Hey y'all, I'm not gonna be here very long. I just wanted to come and say real fast. The baby, you pissed me off more so because you really fucked up my vibe. I was really having a really good time watching Rolling Loud. I had watched T-Pain do his thing. His set was sickening. Young and May had did her set earlier. That was really, really good. Meg had came through, okay, and then the feed cut during like right before Savage to Young Nudie, I think, and then it didn't even flash back into the baby. Now let me be honest, I really wasn't gonna watch the baby's performance because, to be quite honest, I don't really like the baby's music all like that. Like, he got a couple songs I like. Babysitter. I don't even like the big song Sugar. I hate that song. I like Babysitter, Vibes, Bop. That's about it. And to be quite honest, those are all the exact same songs with the same. This man really said, the reason why I can't do the baby is because this man really in his song said they want me to fish, like, switch up the flow or something like that, and he never switched up his flow like at all. It was just like the same and the same cadence and bounce and everything. So I really don't care for this man's music, period. Outside of all of this other nonsense, I don't really care for the man's music. It's too redundant. It sounds the same. He's not saying nothing different that nobody else ain't never said in their life, okay? And then on top of that, I feel like he played the shit out of me with his album Kirk. You literally dropped your first single that was about your daddy, and then the rest, and you named the album after your daddy, but then the rest of the album is about fucking bitches. Is that what your daddy did? Was your daddy a fucking bitches type of nigga? Is that what he did? Is that what he did? I'm confused. Anyway, so boom, right? I was watching the Meg thing, right? That cut off. So then I forgot. I went to like somebody else. I don't remember who else on the Roll Out State I was watching, but I was watching somebody else. And then I popped back into the baby or whatever. I was like, let me just see what this little short leprechaun is doing, right? So I watched him do maybe it was Vibes or something like that. I was like, all right, cool, Vibes. And then he brought somebody out on stage. And mind you, all of this stuff I seen live. So none of this was me secondhand. All of this is I seen actually live. Because if y'all know, Rolling Loud was streaming on YouTube at the time. So then he brings somebody out or whatever. And it was somebody like in a suit. He was like, I'll give y'all $1 million if y'all guess who it is. I didn't know who it was because I don't really know who the fuck the baby like associates with or nothing like that. So then he takes it off and it's Tory. At that very moment, I turned that shit the fuck off and I got very aggravated because that's what it was. He did Crybaby. Was it Crybaby that he did first? I think he might have did Crybaby. Either he did Cash Shit or he did Crybaby. I think he did one of those songs first because Meg did do it during her set. If y'all don't know, Meg's set was right before the babies. So she did do Crybaby and Cash Shit. And the thing that really bothers me the most about the baby is that's not even your fucking song. So you really fucking trying it because it's not even your fucking song. She was gracious enough to let you on that shit as far as I'm concerned. But so on some petty shit, he did his verse to Meg's song. Then he brings Tory out, which that just completely made me, okay, well, I'm going to turn this shit off because this is my whole thing. We all know about the whole thing that happened on the internet between them three. I'm not going to explain it. If you don't know, Google it. But my whole thing is, it's one thing, right? If you want to like work with him and stuff like that, if you want to do business or whatever happened with the record, right? Like, that's one thing. People may not agree with it, but it is what it is. It's business, right? But for you to purposefully bring him out after you perform a song with Meg, do y'all little weak ass fucking song that nobody knew it. Let me tell y'all something. One thing Rolling Loud did teach me more than anything is that just because y'all are internet famous, that don't mean that you real life famous. There's a difference between being internet famous and real life fucking famous. That's what Rolling Loud showed me with all of these different sets. And I would never go to Rolling Loud because the majority of y'all sets was fucking trash and none of y'all can fucking perform, okay? But all I have to say, nobody fucking knows that song. So of course the whole crowd got quiet. So I turned that shit off. But like I said, it's one thing for you to do a record with him, but it's a whole nother thing for you to do Meg's song, bring him on, and then once he left off, because I had switched back to see if he left, then he leaves off stage and you start doing Cash Shit. Y'all are two grown ass leprechaun ass Lucky Charms ass having niggas antagonizing a woman. Like, that's what I really want everybody to understand. These are two grown men with children on stage antagonizing a woman, one singular woman. One that didn't even do anything to you, the baby. Meg didn't even do anything to you in particular. All she said is that she felt some type of way, that you was hanging out with somebody that you said you didn't fuck with. And you lied, because then you got on Twitter and wrote back to her and said, oh, it's just business, it's just business. So it went from just business to, y'all two leprechauns really sat down and said, how can we get her back? She's so mad, we about to make her really mad. That is some bitch made shit at the end of the day. I've seen some bitch made shit before from niggas, but that's top tier. We needed 2 niggas for 1 female. 2 niggas for 1 fucking female. Y'all really sat on stage and went out of y'all way to antagonize her, when you could have just went ahead and did your set. I don't even agree with nothing that Lil Duval said, but if Lil Duval was right when he was like, it would have been more epic if you would have did your song with Tory and then turned around and brought Meg out like we on some cool shit. That would have been a whole lot better. But this right here was fucking trash. Then after that, because I seen this part, this is at the very end when he's like switching off before he gets to, I think, Meg's next song. And in the middle, after the Tory thing, he's gonna walk in the back and be like, yeah, put up your phones if you ain't in the back alley sucking dick. If you ain't got HIV and AIDS and is going to die within the next 2 weeks. I was like, what just happened, Cletus? How did we go from you and the Leprechaun being on stage together? Is it because that's what you and Tory was doing? Did you catch Tory in the back parking lot sucking dick? I'm confused. I'm very confused. Or did Tory catch you sucking dick in the back parking lot, and that's why he came on stage, and that's why he like kind of blackmailed you to have him on stage? I'm a little bit confused, but that whole shit is unnecessary. And I just finished watching Funky Donneva's video, and everything that he said was absolutely fucking right. Y'all, not all, like he said, not all, but some of you straight black men, y'all are really going to be the downfall of everybody, because I find it weird. Like he said, like Funky Doneva said, y'all expect everybody else to show up for y'all. Everybody else. Literally, let me tell you something. What the baby did on stage is the antithesis of what people be talking about, specifically black women and black gay people, when we talk about this all the time. Y'all don't give a fuck about nobody else but y'all. Y'all don't really care about equal rights for us. Y'all don't care about equal rights for gay people. Y'all care about rights for y'all and y'all only. And that performance right there was the antithesis of it. You have a black man on stage with another black man who allegedly fucking shot a woman, not because she shot him back, not because she shot at him, but just because he was mad. Antagonizing a black woman on stage, gleefully so, and then turning around and making the most homophobic rant of all time. I won't say of all time, but just making a super homophobic rant for absolutely no reason. The baby really just encapsulated what the fuck we be talking about when we be saying a lot of times, not all, but a lot of straight black men, y'all got a long way to go, and y'all the reason why we are where we are now. You couldn't have did your whole set without any of that shit. You couldn't have did your whole set without doing any of that shit. Meg did her whole set, didn't say Tory's name, didn't say the baby's name, didn't say any of that. She just did her set and she went about her fucking day. And so you felt like, because obviously this was planned ahead of time for you to bring Tory on here. And what bothers me the most out of all of this is the fact that he has daughters. You have a daughter. And this is the shit that you pulling. Because what it really reminds me of is the shit I say all the fucking time. Y'all ain't got no problem putting y'all hands on, beating women, calling them shit, calling them out of their name, telling them shake their ass, all of that. But the minute it happens to your daughter, the minute it happens to your fucking sister, now all of a sudden the whole world gotta stop. Because I guarantee you, the baby, if Meg is your daughter, let's just say a couple years ago down the line from now, your daughter becomes a teenager and she comes in an abusive relationship. I'm pretty sure you probably gonna really try to go and whoop ass behind that. But it doesn't seem like that matters to you now. Y'all motherfuckers can't keep the same energy across the fucking board. I hate that shit because everybody is somebody's mama, sister, daughter, aunt, or whatever the case may be. Every black woman is somebody's aunt, mama, something in between. But y'all make it okay when y'all fucking do it. If Meg was actually one of the baby's cousins. Would he have the same reaction? No. But y'all don't, but like people say, at the end of the day, a lot of y'all really don't give a fuck about black women. Y'all really don't give a fuck about the LGBT community that's black. Y'all just care about pushing y'all own way to get closer to the white man, and that's what it is that y'all really want to do. The baby, to be quite honest, you got your nerve out of all of these rappers up here to really try, because you're the most replaceable as far as I'm concerned. Tori, you're very fucking replaceable, because as far as we're concerned, we could live with or without you. Drake is a fucking better version of you any the damn way. Okay, so you can just go ahead. And the baby, you and your redundant ass fucking rap nigga, you are so replaceable. That's the thing. Y'all are acting like y'all are Beyonce or Meg or something like that. You niggas are so replaceable because y'all are so fucking basic. Yes, Tori can rap. Whoop de fucking do. There's 1,000,010 other niggas that can rap just as good. We ain't got no problem fucking replacing you. And you ain't even from the fucking US. Get your Canadian ass the fuck out of here. Love to my Canadian people. But I'm just saying. And the baby, as far as I'm concerned, J. Cole reps North Carolina as far as I'm concerned. That's all we fucking need. We don't need your redundant ass. So for y'all to even have the gumption to think that y'all are so fucking popping at this point that y'all fucking can't be replaced. And also, just to say this, to put it out there, industry-wise, y'all are fucking stupid for what y'all just did. Meg literally has her hands in every fucking thing, everything across the board, not just in music, fashion, every fucking thing. Meg literally is the endorsement queen. She just got an endorsement with Nike. She has an endorsement with Fashion Nova. She has massive fucking endorsements. Okay? She literally has the Rock Nation team behind her. And y'all really think y'all gonna be able to be out here and flourishing? Ever since that whole situation happened with Tory, the only way you can find Tory is if you go out your way to fucking look for him. Because outside of that, ain't nobody pushing that shit. And baby, you about to be in the exact same line. And you the same nigga that's gonna tweet a couple fucking weeks or months ago, how do I get a verse with Jay? That shit will never fucking happen. That shit will never happen. All of those niggas that you probably look up to, other than T, and who the fuck gives a fuck? Nobody cares about what T.I. You need to go worry about your lawsuits. Nobody even cares about what he has to say. All them niggas that you look up to, they don't give a fuck about you. You're replaceable. You're replaceable. So if you think you're gonna get invited to a Rock Nation brunch now, that one where y'all was with her and Tori and all that's the last one. You never come to another one. Meh. Like what the Adrian expression said a long time ago, good luck charting again. Like as far, I'm pretty sure the baby will still chart, but that's disgusting. Especially when a lot of your fucking, like, my whole thing is, as a male rapper, right? Would you not like to have a decent female base? Like I'm just saying, if I'm a male rapper, I would like to have a fan base that has a decent amount of females in it. And I don't really understand how you're supposed to do that. And also the LGBTQ community, they actually spend a shitload of money, especially when it comes to like entertainment and stuff like that. So I'm just saying, all I have to say, the baby can kiss my ass as far as I'm concerned. And Tori will always be a leprechaun midget that has nothing but, excuse me, I don't want to say midget because that's offensive. He will always be a leprechaun at the end of the rainbow, and he's just recruiting niggas left and right. Like, y'all are really letting this man pull y'all with him to his downfall. Because more than anything, what I want to understand for the baby is, let's say when this actually does go to trial and stuff like that, what if it actually comes out? Like, what if there is actual video proof, like video evidence, not he say, she say. What if there's actual video evidence that he actually shot her? You are now going to be go down in history on record, standing on stage, jumping up and down with this fool. That's what I really don't understand. It's one thing to be like, oh, we don't know yet. Oh, we don't know. That's fine to say you don't know yet. But did you ever think about what if it actually comes out that he really did do this shit? Now your dumb ass is going to be on YouTube for the rest of your fucking life, jumping around up and down with a man who fucking shot a damn woman for no reason. And you have daughters. Good luck explaining that to them. Wonderful.